Coming to you live from my living room. Why? Why am I in my living room? It's because it's almost 9 o'clock at night and I needed daylight in order to do this, and I ran out of daylight, so this is what you get. Hopefully it's not too echoey. So, an adventurous couple days or week or so within the fragrance oil journey that I'm on. So last week I had started with Happy Housewife Sunflower, which I had worn before and thought I was going to like. And I wore it for Monday, and it committed what to me is one of the ultimate sins of fragrance oils, which is it stayed exactly the same throughout the entire day. So one of the things that I love about fragrance oils that separates it from sort of eau de colognes or eau de parfums is that they have kind of this roller coaster of scents throughout the day. So you've got your initial reaction, you've got a dry down, you have base notes, and then they kind of fade into something more gentle throughout the day. So you're not smelling the exact same thing as the day goes on. Because I don't know about you, but I don't really like smelling the exact same scent all day long. It's one of the reasons that I don't like heavily fragranced candles burning throughout my house for long periods of time. I like them for short bursts, and I might rotate them, but it's kind of like you have something cooking in the crock pot, and by the time it's done cooking for 6 hours, you don't want to eat it because you've been smelling it all day long. That may just be me, but it's definitely a problem that I have. So Sunflower was something that I knew that I liked. I wore it and it just did this the whole day. And by the end of the day, I was tired with it. And I didn't want to wear it again. So because this is my project and I can change the rules as I want, I decided to pick another fragrance oil out of my collection because I've got enough. So I switched it out for Mad Hatter from Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs. This is really interesting. It's got lavender and citron supposedly, and musk and pennyroyal. I don't get a lot of citron. There's maybe a little bit. At the end of the day, it smells a little bit like Love's Baby Soft. So it has that sort of lavendery, musky smell. But I really enjoyed wearing it for the week. I don't regret picking this out as the next one that I randomly grabbed out of my bag. And it was a good week. I don't know that I necessarily need to keep it for future use. This morning, and here's where things get interesting, I went to grab my perfume for the next, for this week that's happening as I'm talking now, because I didn't film my video yesterday, and I grabbed D also from BPAL. And I read the description of this after I put this on, and I don't get the description at all. So this is supposed to be like leathery and a whole bunch of other things, and all I get is like stale tobacco. Not fresh tobacco, not pipe tobacco, but like stale. Like you walk into a bar and it's tobacco and air freshener. And it got better during the day, but putting this on first thing in the morning and having that be the initial thing that you smell was kind of an assault to my senses. And I'm never going to wear this again. It's immediately going in my discard pile because I can't, and I won't. And that's kind of I guess the thing that I'm learning about myself, which is that it's worth having the flexibility to say no, or this is okay and I'm going to live with it for a little while and see if there's a nuance that I'm missing. But for things that are unpleasant to me on the get-go, I'm saying no, it's not worth it. So I have my bag And I'm going to pull out my replacement for this week. Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Tenochtitlan. It's another bee pal. I can't, again, since they're all been stored in this bag, I'm not really sure what this is going to smell like, but I'll report back next week. This is not the most popular type of video on my channel, looking at my small amount of analytics, but that's okay because this is important for me as I work through this monster of stuff. It gives me motivation to do it, and it's nice to sit down and talk about it, even if no one's gonna watch. It lets me get it off my chest so that I don't have to bug my coworkers about it because they'd be like, Jess, no one cares. And that may be true, but that's okay. That's the great thing about YouTube, right? You can just like put stuff out there, and you know, if people want to watch it, then they will, and if not, that's okay too. So that's this week. Maybe we'll get lucky. If not, you know, we've got plenty of options, and we'll continue working through stuff. And if I find anything really fantastic, I'll be sure to let you know. Have a great week. Bye.